What are the parts that make up the body of Christ? The global church, a multicultural, multifaceted, and multinational body, spanning the entire globe and consisting of more than 2.6 billion Christians. Using the UN's World Regional Map, we're going to explore what the body of Christ looks like in North America, Europe, Africa, Asia, Latin America, and Oceania. We're starting with quantitative data because it shows us a broad view of how God is moving in the world, allowing us to look at global trends and changes. As global Christianity professor Douglas Jacobson says, we are living through the most significant transformation in the history of Christianity. So, we invite you to put aside your assumptions about what a Christian looks like, how churches function, and what God may be doing as we learn more about and honor each part of the whole body. Before we look closer at each specific region, what does the global church look like today as a whole? Christianity is the world's largest religion, 32% of the global population. There are 50,000 denominations and 4 million congregations. In this series, we'll imagine what it would be like if each region were just 100 Christians. This will give us a more tangible image of each region's demographics, affluence, education, nutrition, life expectancy, faith practices, and more. In addition to data collected by the UN, we'll also look at information from the World Health Organization, Transparency International's Corruption Perception Index, and Pew Research data, looking at different countries' levels of corruption, gender equality, access to the gospel, and religious freedom. In this context, religious freedom barriers include religious wars, government persecution, and social neighbor-to-neighbor hostility. You might be surprised to hear that the current picture of the global Christian church is relatively new and is shifting drastically. In 1900, the vast majority of Christians could be found in what is called the Global North. But now, Christians are mostly in the Global South, as both conversions to Christianity and birth rates are increasing in that part of the world. Looking at the countries with the most Christians, we'll also see this shift. Back in 1975, the top 10 Christian countries were almost entirely in the Global North. But the current top Christian countries are spread out across the whole world. With all of these changes of the past 125 years, Christian practices are also changing. The regions we'll talk about practice their faith through diverse and contextualized traditions. While Catholics still make up about half of the Christian population, independent congregations, including most of the world's megachurches, have grown from 2% to 16%. Similarly, Pentecostal and charismatic movements have grown from virtually none to 25% of all Christians. Part of what's aiding these shifts is the progress being made on translating the Bible. Most of the world now has access to the Bible in their native language, allowing more self-contextualization and self-theologizing. Contrary to what many might think, Christianity is not a Western religion, and instead is global, spread across all 6 regions of the world. This is why it's what we call polycentric, a church with many centers, but still forming one body. As we explore how God is moving in different regions of the world, let's remember that the world and the church aren't centered on us and our own experiences. God is doing new, powerful, and maybe surprising things we can learn from. So, let's be open. What might He want us to learn from the global church?